Welcome back to Acehold Design. You know, I do the accent so that Google Captions cannot detect what I am saying when I list the name of the subreddit, except, did you guys see that video where Google Assistant was making phone calls to book an appointment at a hair salon and a restaurant? And on the call where they were going to book a restaurant, they purposefully did it at a place where the person on the phone had a heavy accent, and it still worked. So I feel like their ability to detect what's being said is far better than my ability to distort it with an accent, but I'll keep trying anyway. You know, we'll see if we can beat the captions. So let's start off down here with something YouTube related. YouTube disabled full screen mode in an attempt to get you to download their app. This guy's name is Mr. Best Apps, so I guess he knows what he is talking about when it comes to apps. Your browser doesn't support full screen. Find out more. I can say I've never actually had that happen to me on my phone, and I'm not even on Android, actually. It might actually be a thing with your device. I don't want to jump to any conclusions here. My fairly old tablet has problems with showing 60 FPS for videos more than 1080 if I use the app. Using a mobile website, it works fine. Huh. I couldn't begin to take a guess on this one, but I'd like to think there might be a logical reason behind it. You know, but I don't know. This app for selling things make you think someone's sending you a message. I can read good. Spock. Spock is type. Really? Really? Hold on. That's the name of the app. And then it's saying that the name, like the app is typing to you? How is that? How would that even work? How would the app be typing to you? The app doesn't have to think about what it wants to notify you about. The app can just send a notification. I can understand if someone was actually typing to you, which, can I just say, the whole Snapchat thing, on the few occasions I've messaged using Snapchat, oh God, it just bugs me so much that it sends a message that somebody is typing. I don't need that. When somebody has sent me a message, you can let me know. But I don't need to know that it's in progress, all right? What good does that do for me? Nothing. Nothing at all. I don't care. This school gives out citations by putting a hard-to-remove sticker right in your blind spot. Ugh. Do not park here. This vehicle is illegally parked. This is not a warning sticker. Well, what do you mean? If it's not a warning sticker, what does that mean? You have a ticket on your dashboard as well? I'm not gonna lie. If you're illegally parked, then punishment is probably the fact that you have to take off the sticker. So, I mean, that's kind of the point. There's gonna be some consequence. You're lucky they didn't boot your car. So, of all the possible outcomes here, this one's probably the least bad. So just be happy you didn't get towed or booted or something like that. That's all I'm thinking. Basically, websites, 42 ads on a single page, user experience. Why do people use ad blockers? Yeah, it works, I suppose. I think YouTube does a pretty good job when it comes to balancing the amount of advertisements in user experience. So I like to advocate for, at the very least, whitelisting YouTube. On the other hand, though, there are some websites that are completely unusable. And generally, I just click off of them immediately. But yeah. Anywho, moving right along. Regular and large Dippin' Dots are basically the same size, despite what the picture would lead you to believe. Wow. That's not very nice. That's like, they martini glassed it. You get like a nice regular sized glass you get for whiskey or something here, and then the tall one, more of a martini glass. They filled it with the exact same amount of fluid. Wow. That's a real dick move. Okay. There we go. I feel like this is the first post so far this month that's genuinely a dick move. Unlike martini glasses, I'd much rather have it in a regular, just give me a regular glass that you put an old fashioned in, or just whiskey neat or something like, just serve everything in that, okay? Thank you. I don't want to spill, and I want to know how much I'm getting, okay? I want to have to do math. Damn it, Dippin' Dots. Why do you have to go martini glass it? Couldn't figure out why this pen wouldn't write until I found the ink chamber was black. Oh, I see. I was like, wait a minute, were you trying to draw on, like, you thought it was another color? No, they just made it so it's an opaque ink tube, so you can't actually tell when it runs out of ink. I don't know, maybe it was cheaper for them to manufacture if they used the opaque instead of the clear or something like that, so they went with that instead? I couldn't begin to know, but I feel like it's not intentional that they just want you to not know when it runs out of ink. Like, haha, we're gonna be diabolical. We're not gonna let him know when he's about to be running low and needs to get new pens. We're just gonna let him run out and not know why he can't write with the thing. Is it out of ink? Is it not? Like, I don't see the point in that, but okie dokie. Exit button on pop-up ad moves when you attempt to close it. Oh God, I've had that before. Yeah, I've never had to, oh God, I've never had to do that. I've had it do double, like you click the first X and then it moves to another corner of the thing. And it's like, are you sure you want to click the X? I'm like, yes. Why do you think I clicked it the first time? It wasn't an accident. I wasn't trying to click on your ad and go elsewhere. I'll never be able to find the ad again. Oh, damn, that product looked great. It's like, no, I actually wanted to click it. I don't need a move to the other corner just to confirm. Thanks so much. Cranberry chocolate bar. Possibly misleading. See comments. Okay, so it looks like they purposefully centered them all so that they're visible in the window, but to give the product the benefit of the doubt, let's see what the comments have to say here, because apparently someone has some insight. Illegal in the EU. And where's the other side of the story? Maybe the cranberries are inside, but they're just trying to show you what you're buying. So that's the counter argument here. But we don't know for sure. So maybe it's just a visual representation of, hey, this is inside the chocolate. So if you bite into it, you'll find more. But I don't think they've necessarily fully thought it through, because when you open it and you see that, you're going to be like, what? This unsubscribe link. See, I don't think this is intentional, but this actually would be the worst unsubscribe link because it's not found, which is actually not legal. So, inadvertently, we've achieved the ultimate ace-hole design. Microsoft installing random King games after every single update that I have to manually uninstall. Really? Bubble Witch 3 Saga. Move, uninstall. Really? Yeah, I should like look this up myself. Hold on. Bubble. So it says it's in the store, but I don't believe it's on my computer. Maybe I have a preference already turned off that prevents that sort of thing from happening, but I'm pretty sure it's not. I don't actually have it. I see so many things here about Windows, and I guess I've been fortunate enough to not experience most of them myself. You've seen this one before, potentially. Never go full Logitech. Is it just like it's a what is that called? Like the tweeter or something like that on a speaker? It's just an aesthetic one. It's not actually wired to anything, but it makes the speaker look more complete. Looks like a little makeup thing. You know, you take a little brush in there, get yourself a little bit of eyeshadow from that one. Go over there, it is, just like patch it up a little bit and you're good to go. It's convenient. Microsoft now putting ads in start menu. Turning off suggestions, didn't get rid of it. Suggested, drawboard PDF. Okay, let's try this again, folks. Let me see over in my start menu over here. I'm just gonna type in something. No, nothing, that's good. I don't know, maybe, God. I must have just accidentally turned off everything, which is nice. So, yeah, cool. I don't remember. Maybe I just had a bout of frustration I put out of my mind where I was like, I went into the settings and just every possible thing that I could disable, I disabled. And then I erased my memory because it was very unpleasant. But still, sorry to hear your experience in that regard. This newsletter, we've cured asthma, is the email I'd love to send you one day. Dude, I wish that I had kept the one email that I got, like, I don't know, maybe a year ago from the company that does my home security system. And it said something along the lines of, your garage door is open. And my first thought is like, Jesus Christ, what? It's for 5 minutes. I'm like panicking. Jesus Christ, what's going on? And then I open up the email and it's like, here's some tips and tricks for better home security and more features that you could add to your security system. I'm like, you sent me an advertisement. You sent me an advertisement. I pay you guys already. Oh, boy. You've cured asthma is the email we'd love to send you one day, you dick. Having to use 2 adapters to listen to music and charge my iPhone 7. Courage. I love the courage tag here. It's like, oh, this is a brave post. It was possibly going to receive some controversial comments, man. I've still got my 3.5 millimeter. You know, I haven't upgraded in like what, 3 years? We're still going. Because, you know, if I'm at a friend's house and I have a piece of music that's in production and they have an aux cable into like good speakers, it's really nice to hear on different sets of speakers. It's really helpful for production. So I've not updated for that reason. Why do people use ad block? Possibly misleading. See comments. Whoa, that's a lot of, yeah. I think there's some kind of infinite loop going on here, potentially. Because the top comment says, this looks like software gore, and I'd be inclined to agree. I don't think any website is purposefully generating 14,000 ads at once. The advertisers would probably not be too inclined to advertise on a website that displays their ad along with 14,000 others at the same time, so this is probably a bug. I'm gonna go with that. Why is this even necessary? Allow weather to make and manage phone calls? See, I'd like to give benefit of the doubt to this. Why would it be allowed to make phone calls? That is a weird one. There is a reason why certain apps actually need to access a lot of parts of phone, but I make phone calls. That's a weird one. Can you imagine? We're only listening in on your phone calls so we can provide better weather, okay? Like, it's nothing sinister about it. Yep, this roll of stickers is really just a sheet of 20. Sticker roll. Huh. Yeah, I mean, I suppose it kind of looks like a bigger roll of duct tape or something, but we have another possibly misleading see comments here. Okay, I'm appreciating the multiple sides to each story here. The packaging doesn't have a count on it. That is true, it doesn't. This actually gets me angry. All right, where's the other side to the story, huh? Whatever comment was left that gave another side to the story, it's not looking pretty high up here. It's not looking good. It's even worse when it's something that is gonna be opened by a child and they're gonna be so excited and so quickly just like this could even cause tears. And that's a bit of a sad thing to think about, you know? If you're gonna do an Acehold design product, you know, you don't want to do it on someone that's gonna possibly cry about it, because that sucks. Well, anyway, that was it for the last month of Acehold design. Hopefully you've enjoyed, or not. Hopefully you've been made upset by things. If you've been made upset, make sure to like the video. Subscribe if you're not already if you want to look at more of these videos. There's a playlist in the description. And if you want to listen to music in the background, link is in the outro over on Mermaid Music. I'll see you next time.